Here are the three most important questions to ask. Number one, when did you decide that something had to change? Number two, what was the first thing that you did to start the change? And number three, how did you sustain the momentum? This is your recipe for success. 64,000 is the median number of words per book. Average person reads about 200 words per minute. Simple math will tell us that is one book in 320 minutes. To accomplish this in 7 days, numbers say you would have to read for 45 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button, like, comment, and share. Enjoy. Welcome to the Book of the Week series. Every week, as I read another amazing title, I share it with the world. My name is Igor S.F. Walker. Today, we look at Built to Serve. Find your purpose and become the leader you were born to be by Evan Carmichael. So, how about you slow down and relax? Reduce all that noise for just a bit. Make that choice and decide to listen. In this video, we look at what to do when you want more, but you don't even know where to start. You know there's more out there, and you see others having success, and you want it too. There's nothing wrong with that. You rediscover. You just need help finding your purpose so you can find the success you see all around you. Stick around till the end. I will share with you some tools I haven't used that will help you tremendously in this game of life. Discover a way to find out what actually motivates you, what innate human need is driving all of your decisions and your behavior. I will share some tools to improve your self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, and relationship management. Achieving your purpose will force you to morph into a stronger version of yourself. You will have to push through the fears, insecurities, and doubts that have held you back. But somehow, it will all feel possible and necessary because you are now purpose-driven. And that is the only thing you will ever need. What do you stand for? What is your single most important core value? Most people have no idea. They've never been asked that question before. Finding your most important core value is what Evan calls your who. It's finding out who you are and knowing that you stand for belonging allows you to set a course for your life. You now know that being in business, a job, a relationship where you do not feel like you belong is going to be toxic for you, no matter how much money you make or how much you look like you are winning by any other metric. It is a life-changing experience for people. Your who and your why, they do not change. They're with you for life. When you are 95 years old, you won't stop caring about belonging. In fact, it's likely only to become stronger as you do gain more confidence with it. You also won't stop wanting to help others feel like they belong. You only double down on it as you gain more wisdom and strength with time. Your who and your why tell you who you are and your purpose for the rest of your life. They are incredibly powerful and they give you more self-awareness than 99% of the world has right now. But we're still not done. Now we need to find your how. Now your how is your passion. It is what you will love to do every day to help others. Your how will evolve. Your who and your why are constant. Now your how will evolve as technology and markets and you evolve. Who, core value. Why, most painful moment. When you figure out your who, you have a solid rock to stand on. Suddenly you have clarity about your direction. You stop being pulled into other people's agendas because you have your own map now. You do not allow the opinions of others to damage your self-worth because you stand for something now. You know what the right thing to do is because your who demands it. Having clarity over who you are is your source of power. Now, when difficult situations arise, your who becomes the filter through which you do make difficult decisions. It makes every decision easier, and it gives you the confidence to move forward because you're standing on your rock, and other people cannot move you from it, no matter how much money or temptation they throw at you. And every person, including you, has their own individual who. No matter how rich or poor, famous or unknown you are. When you achieve a goal, it feels good for how long? A week, a month, 6 months, a year, and then it doesn't feel so good. Now, I don't care what it is that you have achieved. And the reason is because life is not about achieving the goals. Life is about who you become in the pursuit of those goals. Credo of believing in yourself, self-confidence, believing in your worth, your passion, and believing that it is going to work out. Conviction. Most people would just think about believe as believe in yourself, self-confidence. And it is that for me, but it is also so much more. Whichever who you pick, there will always be a general understanding of what the word means, but to you, it will always mean so much more. Now, creating your credo gives you more clarity for your decisions, as well as the message that you do spread to attract the right people to you. Now comes the change. Now that's tough. Do you have the courage to do what is needed? Are you willing to start that business? Fire that client? Buy out your business partner? Let go of some friends? Seek to understand your parents? Get divorced? It may not be that serious for you, but you might get inspired by reading this book, or by a conversation, or by watching this video, or by any number of things. But then you fall back to normal. If you're not consistent in your bold thinking, you will not be consistent in your bold actions. And it is really hard to be in an environment of mediocrity and at the same time stay consistently inspired. Your who is the starting point for all of your ideas, actions, and beliefs. If you are ever in a slump, it's because you are living life inconsistently with your who, your most important core value. Now, if you feel held back because of people judging you, it's because you do not know who you are or what you stand for. Your who is your rock. Having clarity over who you are is your source of power. What keeps couples together? Shared values. You don't need to have the exact same who, but they do need to be related. The greater your unhappiness, the greater your actions will need to be. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Self-awareness and the boldness to follow through is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. If every day you woke up and then felt the strength and boldness of your who, your life will look dramatically different 1 year from today. Something happened to make you feel bad about yourself, and it's not going away. Some common causes of psychological pain are guilt, rejection, grief, loneliness, failure, embarrassment, shame, hurt feelings, jealousy, and trauma. Now, some people say that time heals all wounds. And yes, with time, the pain will numb. But time alone doesn't heal. Some advocate for meditation and mindfulness to reduce anxiety. And it is a great immediate strategy to lower stress. But the stress will return. Others take a darker path to turn to drugs and alcohol to detach from pain. Now, I believe that ultimately best path is not away, but through. Now, the long-term solution is to turn that negative situation into a life-changing gift for yourself and others. To live a service life instead of a surface life. To give yourself a powerful reason to wake up every morning and work on building something better for yourself and the people around you. Your purpose comes from your pain. These next 3 exercises will help you, and they will give you more clarity. They will help you find your why, and then from there we can build an amazing future for you. Exercise number 1, 10-year chunking. Here we divide your life into 10-year chunks, figure out what the most painful moments were, and then find the common elements to give you clarity on your purpose. Exercise number 2, emotional patterns. You will look at the most common causes of psychological pain and how they have shown up in your life. And exercise number 3, police lineup. Here we look at the people who have caused the most pain in your life, and we figure out what your purpose is through them. You need to connect with people emotionally before you connect with them logically. If you are afraid to share your story, then you will never reach the people that you can help. If you do not share your story, it just confirms for everyone like you that you should be ashamed and afraid that this thing that did happen to you and lots of other people should not be talked about. Your silence perpetuates everyone's silence until you're not silent. Your story is needed to heal others. But here's what happens when most people find their why and start telling their story. They summarize. They give a high-level word overview of what happened. I don't just need to know that you did go through the same thing I'm going through. I need to know that you felt the same way I feel. Remember, to connect with people emotionally first. Writing about your struggles should make you angry or want to cry. Now, writing about your transformation should make you feel hopeful and empowered. Writing about your mission should make you feel bold and inspired. Again, if you do not feel it, neither will the people reading it. You can help the person you were 5 years ago. The person you are today can help the person you were 5 years ago. You know more. You do have more confidence. You have more experience. And you can give specific guidance to the person you were 5 years ago. So, you must. Because there are so many people who are like the old you. And those people need you. Your why is your purpose. And your purpose comes from your pain. Your purpose is to help other people who are currently facing the same struggle that you did go through. Whatever you went through that made you feel worthless is the seed of your purpose. Helping others who are currently facing those same challenges will fill you up. You can't do anything great without having had some great pain. You want to live a service life instead of a surface life. If you're not happy, it's because you're not serving. To help that will resonate most with you. It comes from your pain, your story. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. You need to connect with people emotionally before logically. Your silence perpetuates everyone's silence. There are 3 crucial elements to a great story: struggle, transformation, mission. If you don't feel your story, neither will the people reading it or hearing it. When you can combine your core value, your who, with your purpose, your why, with doing work that you do love, your how, it is a home run. The key takeaway in establishing these goals is how we handled ourselves and those around us during the process. What relationships did we create? What stories can be told? Whose lives did we affect for the better? That's what matters. It's not about the glory of reaching a personal goal. It is about the glory of relishing the journey and then sharing in that accomplishment with those that help us get there. Here are the 3 most important questions to ask. When did you decide that something had to change? What was the first thing that you did to start the change? And how did you sustain the momentum? This is your recipe for success. It is your blueprint for how someone like you can break free of what you had to deal with. Your purpose is your source of power. Once you do find your purpose, it will fuel you for life. You will do things that you never thought you were capable of. The chains of a habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Number 1, your who. Tell me your single most important core value, where it comes from and why it is so important to you. Your why. Explain why you do what you do. Tell me your pain and how it led to your purpose. Number 3, your how. Give me an overview of your recipe for success by telling me what steps you took to get out of your pain. 4, 5, and 6, recipe breakdown. Take the 3 most important steps of your recipe for success and then go deeper on each one of them. 7, results. Tell me your results. Show me your transformation. Where did you come from and where are you now? 8 and 9, examples. Show me other people who are like me and then explain their transformation. Tell the stories of people you have helped directly, or give hypothetical examples of how you would help someone if they came to you with specific problems. And number 10, hope. Make me feel that it is possible for me as well, that if I connect with you and follow your advice, I too can solve my pain. You start at the start. You do not need money to start. You invest your resourcefulness, not your resources. You start with a service that gets you close to your customers. Then you get your first clients using the fast path to freedom, creating partnerships and alliances, and by being a thought leader. You take what's in your head, your recipe for success that saved you, and then you teach it to others while getting paid to do it. Then you expand into more services and more products that will change the world. You deserve this. And there you have it, built to serve. Find your purpose and become the leader you were born to be. Please do help out. It is easy. Simply like this video so more people can enjoy it. Share it too and spread the word. Leave a comment and do share your thoughts. Subscribe to my channel and stay up to date. And the link to this book is in the description below. So you buy it and you read and you never stop learning, especially learning about yourself and nature. So gift yourself by taking the free human needs test on my website and find out what actually motivates you, what innate human need is driving all of your decisions and your behavior. And if you feel you are ready to improve your self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, and relationship management even further, then do check out my Master of Life Awareness program. The links are in the description below. Thank you. Love and respect.